How's it going, guys? My name is Checker and welcome to today's video. You guys, this is absolutely huge news, way bigger news than I ever thought that perk rerolls were ever going to be, and this could really affect something like trading and scamming in the game of Fortnite, because now it is so much easier to get better weapons. So in next week's update, we will be getting the version 4.2 patch, and that will introduce the item perk RECOMBOBULATor. And honestly, I wasn't really that excited for it until I started to read this, and this is, they made it really complex, right? It's really kind of complicated. At least when I first saw it, I was like, holy crap, they're making this really complicated here, but it really, I think it might work out pretty well. Like I said, I think it could really leave a mark on trading. I think it could really affect that a lot, but I'm not going to go here and read every little sentence and stuff like that. I'll just cover the highlights. But like I said, guys, in version 4.2, we will be getting the perk RECOMBOBULATor, which is just, I'm so excited for it now. And to unlock this, you will have to complete your Plankerton Storm Shield Defense 2 and then do 2 side quests, and then you will unlock it. It's going to be kind of like the hoverboard was. And so if you've already gone and done your Plankerton Storm Shield Defense 2, all you will have to do is complete 2 side quests, and then you will unlock the perk RECOMBOBULATor. But then in order to access the perk RECOMBOBULATor, all you guys have to do is just go to your like normal upgrade menu in the home screen here, and yeah, just it looks really weird, but go over here to perks and you're gonna get this really like kind of daunting looking menu here at first. And so one of the things that they've done is they've assigned certain perks for certain slots. So you guys can see here an element here is now in the middle, and then you will also notice the rarity of that perk, and that has to do with reperk and perk up. Replacing or upgrading perks cost 2 new resources, reperk and perk up respectively. Reperk and perk up will be available in low threat Plankerton missions and beyond. Obviously, the higher level you are, the further in the game you are, the better stuff you get. They will appear in mission rewards, mission alert rewards, repeatable quests, and in the event store for the duration of the blockbuster event. So it actually sounds like we'll be getting a lot of opportunities to get these perk up and reperk items, or whatever they're called. I guess they'd be items. So we have the element slotted to a certain slot. You will be able to choose the element you want on this weapon, and this modification requires elemental resources named Fire Up, Amp Up, and Frost Up. I'm kind of curious here. Do we not have the option to pick energy? Fire Up would obviously be fire. Amp Up, I would assume, would be nature. Frost Up would be water. I'm not seeing anything for energy. We obviously have energy right here. However, it already had energy, so maybe, I don't know. I guess I don't really know if there is going to be an option for energy. Obviously, element physical, which would be no. Oh, whoa. See, I'm like, I've read this twice now, and I'm still noticing things. 32% damage with, oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting here. Oh, wow, this is really cool here. Actually, I need to, can I zoom in on this? Can I zoom in? Open a new tab? I'm in full screen on Google Chrome, so there we go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, I've zoomed in here. Now, what do we have here, though? Here's the element slots already. And also, by the way, guys, we have increased rarity right here. We'll talk about that in a bit, but the element slot is right here. And in order to, oh, that's really interesting. So you can either upgrade or replace, but it looks like if you replace the element, you aren't getting that same buff. So I wonder if you choose a different element, if you aren't going to get that amount of damage. That's interesting. It could be something different. This could just be an upgrade, and this could just be a replacement. This could potentially upgrade the level of that perk, and this could potentially just be replacing the perk at the same level, the same upgrade level. But that's really interesting, guys. Here we have the 2 new resources, it appears. One is perk up and one is reperk or whatever. I would assume this is the perk up and this is the reperk. But yeah, that is really interesting. I didn't notice that. We have just, you know, your common, yeah, your common perk right here, our rare perk right here, common again, and then legendary perk right here. Also noticing this too, are they lowering the standards here? We don't have the 20 here. We don't have a level 20 perk here. We have a level 15 perk. We don't have a level 25 perk right here. That's interesting too. So this is just purely hypothetical here, but it looks like you might be able to get all of the perks at silver still, which is interesting. I actually kind of like that. I think that's probably a better fit here, but, and by the way, guys, if I'm missing anything, any information here, let me know down below in the comments. I'm trying to cover everything as best as I possibly can, but there's always the chance that I'm missing something. But let's continue on here with the one big restriction. Each perk slot on an item is limited in which perks it can actually contain. Newly acquired items are automatically set up to adhere to these new restrictions, and players can begin upgrading and replacing perks on them immediately. However, legacy items acquired before patch 4.2, so every item that you have right now, do not automatically fit into the new structure. Such items must be converted before they're allowed to upgrade and respected via respect? Oh, wow. I can't English. I haven't been in school for like 3 years and I just can't English anymore. So in order to convert your legacy item, I believe it will be free. Yes, it will be free. And then, so what you do is you just go and I guess it could be prompted to opt into the conversion. It will show you a before and after of the perks. If you happen to have some perks that do not coincide with the new loadout, you'll be given a free slot. A free slot might appear. This could be good, this could be bad. If that perk does not meet the new requirements, a free slot will appear. So if that was a good perk that you can no longer use, that's unfortunate. If it was a bad perk, there you go, you get a free slot. Free slots allow players to choose what goes into that slot for free after the conversion is accepted. In all cases, the conversion process is free and on a per item basis. This means that each legacy item must be converted to work with the perk Recombobulator. So again, you can convert your old weapons to the new system, or you can keep your weapon. Maybe you have just like some amazing rolls on a weapon, you don't want to change it, there you go, you can keep it. Each perk now has 5 levels of power, up from 3. Players can now upgrade individual perks to reach these higher power levels. If you guys remember, on other schematics we had the common, we had the rare, and we also had the legendary perks, each marked by different colors. So we now obviously have 5 levels of power and they can be upgraded, and it appears when you upgrade them they do increase the stats here. And yeah, 15% damage with an element, we haven't seen that before. So it would appear if you go and upgrade a stat, it'll increase the numerical value of that variable, which is really cool because, yeah, that really makes for some potential really OP weapons, so that is awesome to see. Conclusion, the perk Recombobulator is our next step towards creating a thriving item economy where you decide how to best create the items you want. We're looking forward to hearing your feedback on this feature as we adjust and tune it going into the future. Thank you and happy recombobulating. I'm really happy about this, guys. This gives us a ton of new options. It's not some poorly thrown together menu, it looks like. It looks like it was really well thought out. And yeah, it looks like it gives us some really cool pathways. Scrolling up here though, increase rarity. That was the thumbnail for today's video, and we don't know how that works yet. At least me reading through all this stuff, I haven't seen how that works yet. That is interesting. We have that option finally. We had it previously in Heroes, so I would assume it might be similar in that fashion. I don't know how that would affect perks. Maybe it gives more perks or better perks. I don't really know. I would assume it would probably give you some better perks. But like I said, we do not know at this time how increased rarity will work. I would assume, like I said before, it'll be similar to how the hero upgrade rarity works, but we will just have to wait and see. And like I said though, guys, this is huge. I really think that this could put a damper on trading. I mean, I like to say that. I don't know if it will or not. I still think people will be trading. I just really hope that this kind of, like I said, puts a damper on that, really affects that, because trading is just way out of hand. So it looks like if you have like a rare schematic or an epic schematic or something that is just not really so good as of right now, you won't have to go around trying to trade your way up to a better schematic. You can instead actually decide to play the game, which is just crazy, right? And then get the resources to make your schematics better so you can have that good weapon. You can have the actual schematic and not just the weapon that you traded for. So I don't know, guys, this to me could really hopefully help with this trading situation. I would still like to see a trade menu at some point in time. However, if they keep making steps like this, I really don't see the need for a trading menu. I don't see, I should rephrase that. I've never really seen the point of trading. I can kind of understand why people like to do it, but I've just never really seen the point. But anyway, guys, that was today's video, the perk Recombobulator. What do you guys think about this? I'm really genuinely curious what you guys think about this. Is this a good step forward? Is this a bad step forward? Should they be focusing their efforts on something else? But anyway, guys, and like I said, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Fortnite. That's the game we play on here, right? This ain't no Minecraft or